Good morning to you all. This is the time of mathematics class for class 8th. Today in this class we will discuss about the understanding quadrilateral, that is chapter number 3rd of your NCERT book. Fine. Understanding quadrilateral, chapter number 3rd. Introduction. Here you can see that introduction 3.1. You know that paper is a model of plane surface. As you all are knowing, it is a model of plane surface. When you join a number of points without lifting a pencil from the paper, fine, and without retracing any portion of the drawing then other than single points, you get a plane curve. You will get a plane curve. Okay. Try to recall different varieties of curves you have seen in earlier classes. Okay, try to recall them, and after that you have to match figure and their types. You have to match the column 1 by the column B. Okay, column first you have to match with the column second. Okay, so compare your matching with those of your friends. Do they agree? Okay, first you have to match them. So now see figure first. First figure, which type of curve it is? It is a which type of curve it is? First one, it is given simple closed, it is not a closed. Second, a closed curve, that is not a simple curve, that is not closed. Yes, part C it will be correct. It is a simple curve which is not closed. Fine. Okay, now see the polygons. What are the polygons? A simple closed curve made up of only line segment is called polygon, as you all are knowing. A simple closed curve which are made up of line segments. It can be triangle, it can be quadrilateral, it can be pentagon, anything it can be. Okay, but the condition is this, ki it should be made up of line segments and it should be closed. Fine. Now here you can see that curves that are polygon. Curves that are polygon. Okay, curves that are polygon. Here this one, curves that are polygon. Okay, here the curves that are not polygon. Fine. Here these are the curves which are the polygons, and here these are the curves which are not polygons. Fine. Okay, here curves that are polygon, and the second one curves which are not polygon. Fine. Here the curves that are not polygon, here the curves which are the polygons. Fine. After that, polygons, as it is clear, it should be a simple closed curve made up of line segments. Okay. Now the classification of the polygons. Classification of the polygons. Now you have to classify the polygons. Actually, many types of polygons are there. They are made up of 3 line segments, 4 line segments, 5 line segments, and so on. Fine. Now here, number of the sides of the vertex, number of sides or vertices, classification and sample figure. Okay, number of sides and number of vertices. Okay, either the number of side or number of vertices will be given here. Classification and their figure. Okay, now if only 3 sides are there, as you can see 3 sides, this one, if only 3 sides are there, okay, 3 sides are there, if 3 sides are there only, then the figure, it will be of a triangle. Fine, it will be a triangle. If only 3 line segments are there, then by using 3 line segments we can form a triangle. Okay, and the figure of triangle, it is this. This one, this is the figure of triangle. Okay. Now next one, if 4 line segments are there, then it will be a quadrilateral. Okay, if 4 line segments are there, then it will be a quadrilateral. Now see the figure it is given here, this one, this figure. Okay, if 5 line segments are there, then it will be a pentagon. If 5 line segments are there, then it will be a pentagon. This line, if 5 line segments are there, then it will be a pentagon. Okay, then it will be a pentagon. This one, if 6 line segments are there, then it will be a hexagon. If 7 line segments are there, then it is a heptagon. If 8 line segments are there, then it is a octagon. And if 9 line segments are there, then it is a nonagon, and so on. Here it is written. Fine. Now we will discuss about the diagonals. What are the diagonals and how they are formed? Fine. Diagonal is a line segment. Diagonal, it is a line segment. Diagonal, it is a line segment. Diagonal, it is a line segment connecting two non-consecutive vertex of the polygon. Diagonal, it is a line segment connecting two non-consecutive vertex of the polygon. Non-consecutive, it means that which are not having common vertex as well as the common arm. That is the non-consecutive. Fine. That is non-consecutive, which are not having common vertex as well as the common arms. They are the non-consecutive. Fine. Okay. Now see, here the examples are given. Figure 3.1 you can see. First figure, it is a quadrilateral because four sides are there. Four sides are there, that is PQ, QR, RS and SP. Okay, four line segments are there, that's why it is a quadrilateral. Here 5 line segments are there in this one. 5 line segments are there. 5 line segments are there. That's why it is a pentagon. And here again 4 line segments are there. In this figure 4 line segments are there. First line it is KN. Second line it is KL. Third line it is LM. And next line it is MN. Fine. Again it is a quadrilateral. Okay. Now here you can see that a dotted line which joins P and the vertex R, which joins the vertex P and R, which join the vertex P and R, okay, which join the vertex P and R. So this line segment, it is a diagonal. This line segment, it is a diagonal. This line segment SQ, it is also a diagonal. This line segment SQ, it is also a diagonal. Fine. Here you can see AD, AC, EB, CE and BD, they are the diagonal. Here you can see that in some quadrilateral or in some polygons the diagonals are inside, but here in this quadrilateral, in the last one, quadrilateral which is given in the last, here you can see that diagonal, it is outside, that is LN. It is a dotted line, it is a diagonal, but here it is outside. So again we have to classify the polygons. Because here you can see that in some one the diagonal are inside, in another the diagonals are outside. Fine. In another one the diagonals are outside. Fine. So now first, as you all know, what is interior and exterior of any polygon? Okay. Interior, the area which is inside, the area which is bounded by the polygon. The area which is bounded by the polygon, that is interior part. For example, this part. Clear? This part. It is your interior part. And this part whole, it is which is outside of that polygon. That is the exterior part. All these parts will be the exterior. All these parts, they all are the exterior part. Fine. Now, as I told ki again we have to classify the polygons. According to that, in some one the diagonals are inside and another one the diagonals are outside. Fine. Here there are two types of the polygon. First one it is convex and second one it is concave. In the convex polygon the diagonals will be inside, and in the concave polygons the diagonals will be outside. Fine. In the concave polygon the diagonal will be inside, and in the convex polygon the diagonal will be inside, and in the concave polygon the diagonal will be outside. Okay. Here you can see that we can make the diagonal, okay, inside. We can make the diagonal inside in all these figures. Okay. But here in this one, in this figure, diagonals will be outside, aside, and here the diagonal will be inside. Fine. Here you can see that we can draw the diagonal outside. Here this diagonal, it is outside. This diagonal, it is outside. This diagonal, it is outside. Fine. Okay. So in the convex polygon the diagonal will be inside, and the concave polygon the diagonal will be outside. Okay. Regular and irregular polygons. What are the regular polygons? The polygons which are equiangular and equilateral, they are the regular, otherwise it will be irregular. What do you mean by equiangular and equilateral? Equiangular, it means that all angles should be equal. Okay, the degree of angle it should be equal. And equilateral, it means that all the sides of that polygon it should be equal. Fine. As you can see that equiangular, this point, and equilateral. Equiangular, it means that all angles are equal, and equilateral, it means that all the sides should be equal. Fine. Okay, so here the example are given. Here it is. First one, it is your equilateral triangle, and this one it is your square. This one it is your square. Fine. This one it is your square, and this one it is your equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal and all the angles are 60 degree only. Fine. And in the square, all the sides are equal and all the angles are 90 degree. That's why these two polygons are regular polygon. Fine. Now the next one, here you can see this one. This triangle is given and this rectangle is given. Okay. In rectangle, all the angles are equal but sides are not equal. That's why it will be irregular polygon. Fine. That's why it will be irregular polygon. Okay. Now next topic, regular. Here some more examples are given for regular and irregular polygon. Okay. You have to write the example. Okay. Angle sum property we will discuss in the next class. Fine. And you have to solve exercise 3.1, question number 1 and question number 2. Given here are some figures are given and you have to classify them, which type of curve it is, a polygon, simple closed curve or whatever. You have to find it. And the second question, how many diagonals does each of the following have? A convex quadrilateral, a regular hexagon, a triangle. A regular hexagon, it means that hexagon which are having 6 sides, okay, which are having 6 sides, and you have to find the diagonals in that. Okay, all the 6 sides it should be equal. That is a regular hexagon. Okay, so question number first and second of exercise 3.1 of your NCERT book you have to solve. Fine. Next things, rest of the things we will discuss in the next class. Okay.